friends! Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Look! There's so many plants. There's masses of them. And of all shapes and colors. There are some big ones like these trees. Tiny ones like these daisies. Aquatic ones like these water lilies, which act as a bridge. And carnivorous ones like these that look like they have a mouth. There are so many types of plants, but do you know exactly what a plant is? Plants are living beings that belong to the plant kingdom. You know, there's an animal kingdom and a plant kingdom. We say that plants are living because they are born, grow, reproduce, and also die. And to do all this, they need to feed. Yes, that's right. Plants also feed themselves. Do you know how? Well, by producing their own food, they are their own chef. Thanks to the air, the water, the mineral salts in the soil, and the sun, they make their own food with a process called photosynthesis. It's amazing! Most plants have 3 parts: roots, stems, and leaves. And some also have flowers. There's a fun fact. Did you know that some flowers turn into fruits? Yes, they do. All the pears or apples we eat were flowers before. It's amazing! But before we say goodbye, though, remember, it's important to eat lots of fruit and vegetables to stay strong and healthy. And that we must take care and respect nature so that all plants and all living beings can enjoy this beautiful planet. Goodbye, friends. See you in the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello, friends. Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Look at all these images. Check it out. There are so many plants. There are lots and lots of different types. The truth is that unless we are in the desert, wherever we look, we are almost always surrounded by plants. We all know that plants are living beings that are born, grow, reproduce, and die. And many of them are so beautiful. There are so many plants and so different that today we're going to learn how to classify them according to their size and type of stem they have. Do you remember what a stem is, don't you? Look, plants are divided into roots which grow downwards towards the center of the earth. Stems which grow upwards and give support to the plants, and then the leaves. Well, according to the stem and its size, plants are divided into trees, shrubs, and herbs. Trees belong to the category of woody plants because their trunk can be used to make firewood, to make the fire in the fireplaces. They have hard, tall, stems called a trunk. The branches come out at the top, and that is where the leaves grow. Trees are usually large, like this pine tree, which serves as a home and a larder for this woodpecker, and also for these squirrels, these eagles, and many other animals. They are useful to us for many things, such as protecting us from the sun by giving us shade on a hot day. Shrubs are also woody plants. As you can see in the pictures, they are shorter than trees and have several hard trunks. The branches grow very close to the ground and are of medium size. There is one shrub that I love because it bears a very tasty fruit, the raspberry. Yummy! And don't forget this bush full of tomatoes. How delicious! Oh, and the rose bushes, because I love the way roses smell. Herbs have a non-woody, thin, flexible stem and are green in color. They are the shortest, smallest plants. One of the most famous herbs is the daisy, which I love, and so does this bee. Another famous herb is the clover, because according to legend, if you find a 4th-leaf clover, you will have good luck. Although we at Happy Learning believe that luck is found by being curious, studying, and learning many things. And now you've learned even more things. Goodbye, friends. See you in the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello, friends, and welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Wow, these kids are having so much fun. But where did all these leaves come from? From the trees, of course. Every year, the same thing happens. With the arrival of autumn, some trees lose all their leaves. They become bare, like the ones you see here. Meanwhile, other trees never lose their leaves. Why does this happen? Why do some trees lose their leaves and others don't? Today we're going to find out. Today we're going to investigate all about deciduous and evergreen trees. Trees and plants that lose their leaves are called deciduous trees or plants. They are trees or shrubs such as walnut, chestnut, or this beautiful oak tree. The leaves usually fall off in autumn when the cold weather sets in. But why? We all know that all plants, including trees, need sunlight to live, right? It is how they are able to carry out the process of photosynthesis, which means when they make their own food. And where does this happen? Well, in the leaves. Leaves are the food factories that feed the trees. They are like the kitchen. In autumn and winter, as there are fewer hours of sunlight and it gets dark very early, the leaves of the deciduous trees, weird word, right, can no longer do their job. So it's as if the kitchen closes. The tree then has less food and absorbs all the nutrients left in its leaves and stores them in the trunk and branches. As the leaves lose their nutrients, their green color fades and they turn yellow, red, or brown. until they dry up and fall off. But don't worry, trees don't die. With the nutrients they have stored in the branches and the trunk, they remain dormant, as if they were sleeping. Just like animals that go into a cave to hibernate in winter. Life continues to pulsate inside the trunks, warm and protected from the cold and snow. Until spring comes again. The sun comes back, the light returns, and the trees grow new leaves. And so it goes on year after year. Evergreen trees, on the other hand, always have their leaves. It is not that they never lose them, but they renew them little by little throughout the year. Before one falls off, another one grows, and so they are never bare. The leaves of these trees are more resistant. They are prepared for the cold and continue to produce nutrients even when there is less light. Some evergreen trees are arbustus, laurel, or eucalyptus, and also fir trees. Yes, indeed, Christmas trees. How beautiful! Now, let's review. Deciduous trees are those that lose their leaves in autumn. Their branches remain bare over winter, and they grow back again in spring. Evergreen trees are those that continuously renew their leaves. The new leaves grow before the old ones fall off, and so they are always green throughout the year. And now I'm off to play in the park, which I've been told is full of dry leaves. What fun! Goodbye, friends. See you in the next video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Hello, friends. Welcome to a new Happy Learning video. Wow, there's many plants in nature. Look how many flowers. How many trees. Have you ever wondered, how did they get here? Did someone plant them? Who takes care of them? Well, today we're going to find out, because today we're going to learn about wild plants and cultivated plants. Wild plants grow freely, naturally, in nature. They grow wherever they want, even in the most unexpected places. And they don't need anyone to look after them. Like, for example, these fir trees. Or these poppies that fill the countryside. I love wild plants. Just because they don't need to be looked after them doesn't mean that we shouldn't respect them. We must always respect nature. Wild plants are home and food for many animals. And they help purify the air we breathe. They also provide us with beautiful landscapes like these. But wait a minute, all those cultivated plants? Yes, cultivated plants, unlike wild plants, need the care of people in order to survive. People who take care of cultivated plants are called gardeners or farmers. They are in charge of planting the seeds. Then they water the plants so that they can grow strong and healthy. They also take care of them so that they don't get sick or eaten by bugs. birds, or some greedy rabbit. And then, when they have grown, they harvest the fruit. Cultivated plants are a very important part of our food. From cereals such as wheat, we get the flour from which we make bread. Vegetables give us the vitamins and minerals we need to grow. Like this lettuce or this juicy tomato. Be careful not to cut yourself. Fruit fill us up with energy and health. This watermelon looks great. Yes, farmers work hard to take care of cultivated plants. But did you know that you too can have your own cultivated plant? All you need is a bit of soil, a seed, water, and sunshine. Oh, and plenty of love to take care of it, of course. Now let's review. Wild plants are those that grow freely in nature. They don't need anyone to take care of them. They just need respect. Some wild plants are fir trees, poppies, and rosemary. Cultivated plants are those that are planted by people and need to be cared for in order to survive. To grow plants, the seeds have to be planted in soil, watered, and then harvested. People who cultivate plants are called farmers and gardeners. Examples of cultivated plants are wheat, tomatoes, pears, and grapes. Don't you see plants with a different perspective now? I have to go because my mother gave me a couple of seeds, which I'm going to plant in a pot to have my own bean plant. Goodbye, friends. See you next Happy Learning video.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.
Did you know that carnivorous plants feed on insects and arthropods? This is because they tend to grow in places where the soil does not provide them with all the nutrients they need. Although, like plants, they don't have any muscles, they are able to move thanks to the water pressure inside their leaves, which allows them to close when they feel they can capture prey. But rest assured, they are completely harmless to humans. Did you know that the tallest tree in the world is 115 meters high? Yes, and it's growing all the time. It is estimated to be between 700 and 800 years old, and it has never been revealed where it is to prevent the many people who want to go and see it from disturbing the ecosystem in which it lives. The tree with the largest trunk diameter in the world is the Thule tree. To wrap your hands around its trunk, you would need nearly 30 people with their hands linked together. To give you an idea of just how big it is capable of providing shade for 500 people. It is certainly a good shelter for hot days. Did you know that water lilies were sacred to the Egyptians? The Egyptians believed that by opening at day and closing at night, water lilies worshipped Ra, the god of the sun, the sky, and the origin of life. Today, we know that these beautiful plants, which grow in ponds and lakes, help to keep the water clean and crystal clear. They also serve as a refuge for many aquatic animals, such as this little jumping frog.
Search us and subscribe to Happy Learning's YouTube channel.